Good morning, everyone. Today, I would like to share my views on independence. Every year, we get an opportunity to celebrate Independence Day on August 15th and Republic Day on January 26th. After 80 years of independence, people might have forgotten what is actually independence. Now, this day we celebrate the transfer of power from British to Indian nationals. To get this power, people have struggled and fought and given their life to our country. Because it has already happened 80 years ago, people do not understand the meaning of independence. That is why it is my duty to enlighten these people. Majority of present day generation, they are interested in self-centered and busy in seeing reels and things which are not useful. So I would like to enlighten all these people. Now, independency is a state where you have got freedom from dependency. So to understand the importance of independence, you must know what is first dependency and what is freedom. Then only you understand the meaning of independence. Why I am interested personally? Because I am son of freedom fighter. My father was freedom fighter. He fought for the country. He was arrested in 1942 Quit India movement. He was taken from near Mangalore, one village, and he was kept in Yerwada jail, Pune. At the same time, Mahatma Gandhi ji was there. I am proud son of my father, Nandavar Varadrai Shanai. However, due to the sudden demise when I was less than 2 years old, I could not interact with my father. Now, independency is a very important state in anyone's life. What do you mean independency? Independency means you are having freedom to pursue what you want, to pursue what you like, to pursue how much you want. There is a total freedom in your life. That means you can grow unlimited. That freedom you get when you are having independence. What is then dependency? Dependency is a worst form of suffering in life. If you are dependent on someone for something, then remember you cannot pursue your interest, your goal. That means your growth is limited. When you have independence, you can choose what you want. What you don't like, you can reject. How much you want, that much you can pursue. Whatever format you want, you can do that. That is the beauty of independence. But before getting independence, many people have struggled for to get that independence. Now, dependency is a state where your ideas you cannot put forward. You cannot manifest everything. Now, dependency can be at a different level. Your country may be dependent, your society may be different, dependent, your family may be dependent, and individually every person may be dependent. Very important. Before 1947, our country was dependent on Britishers. They were ruling us. They were managing our people as per their wish. You do not have freedom. If you have talked against them, they will shoot you. Not like present day. You can give, scoldings to your prime minister also. At that time, my mother used to tell, they used to come in horses and, small cart, and they used to assault. When my mother was a young girl, they used to assault with rod. She has seen and she has told me this. Today you don't have that. Today you have got total freedom. That is why when you get freedom free of cost, no, you do not understand the value of it. So you should go into the history of our country, how they have struggled, how people have given their life for the future generation's sake. It is our duty to preserve that freedom. That independent state is a great opportunity to grow. Everyone can grow to the maximum extent. That is why people always remember a chai wala has become prime minister, a kheti wali become president of India, a paper distributor has become president of India, Abdul Kalam. So, like that, n number of examples is there in our country. That is because we are independent. Every citizen of our country can pursue his goal unlimited. That is why I tell independency is a greatest asset for any country. Since my childhood, that is from third standard onwards, I have always attended Independence Day program. Now, what is this Independence Day program? Now, that was the time when my father fought against Britishers because we wanted to free Bharat Mata from Britishers so that we can decide our future ourselves. But after his death, my father's death, our family, my mother and her children, 6 children, again became dependent. We lost internal freedom. The freedom, financial freedom, gone. Because the only earning member of that family is gone. What happened? So every program gets blocked. You are dependent financially on others. For children education, you are dependent. If you are having money, they can pursue their course. If you are not having money, you cannot purchase anything. Whatever they give donation, whatever they give, cloth, that only you have to wear. I am sure today also, like my mother, lot of people are having no freedom, no financial freedom, no education freedom, no knowledge freedom. So, independency is that state where not only you got the right to rule of the land, but also you should have freedom from financial suffering, freedom from ignorance, freedom from bad governance, freedom from corruption, freedom from ill health. See, so many things are there. And believe me, My mother is, was my freedom fighter. She fought poverty. She fought ignorance. And she was enlightening me during childhood days. She was devotee of Ramakrishna Paramamsa, and she used to read even Swami Vivekananda's book, and she used to tell me his teachings, Ramakrishna's teaching, how simple it is to live in this world. There is no necessity of getting tense in this world. So, to get freedom from ignorance, you require education. To get freedom from financial difficulty, you require education. To get freedom from suffering, ill health, you require education. So, education is the backbone of any country. On understanding this, my mother, despite having all odd things, no financial support, she saw that her children should get education. She used to tell me, education can bail you out from poverty. Go after Saraswati, goddesses of knowledge, and Lakshmi will follow, goddesses of prosperity. So, and that is the correct thing. From that time onwards, still I am pursuing my education. My interest in Bharat Mata is unstoppable. Every minute I have to think the well-being of my country. There is nothing more than that in my life. Like me, I have interviewed more than 5 lakh people at my clinic for the last 40 years. Every person I talk to them just to see their mind state, knowledge state, mental state, and general knowledge about our country. So, I have got first hand information of most of the people in our country. As I told you, the dependency can be at multiple level. Individual dependency, country-wise dependency. If the country is dependent, previously we were under the dependency of Britishers. I am telling you people, today also we are dependent. There is something called technological dependence. There is warfare dependence. If there is a war, we are dependent for this. Energy dependence. The recent Middle East crisis put all Indians in, nervous state. What will happen to LPG is not there, CNG is not there, PNG is not there, petrol is not there. So public are afraid. They don't think. They take it granted. Everything Narendra Modi will give. No, sorry. Narendra Modi is like you only. He has not come from heaven. He is a very good man. He thinks for you. But you must also reciprocate. You have to think about himself, your country. The meaning of democracy is for the people, to the people, by the people. How much Narendra Modi is responsible for well-being of Bharat Mata, that much responsibility I am also having to Bharat Mata. And I believe every citizen who is born in this country is having that much responsibility. I tell, I myself is Prime Minister of India. In my given territory of knowledge, my house, my clinic, my place, I try to do justice to my Bharat Mata by educating my people, giving them correct direction, helping them as a doctor, health, as a surgeon, operation, treatment, 360-degree way. I will do that because I myself is Prime Minister. So that is the meaning of democracy. It is for the people, by the people, to the people. Means what? You are having that much power to govern this country. As you like, you can choose. As you like, you can vote. As you like, you can bring your own person. Today we have got a beautiful person, Narendra Modi. Narendra Modi is like you only. He is also having same responsibility like you. Or you are having same responsibility like Narendra Modi. Don't think he is only responsible. You are also responsible. When he tells Swachh Bharat, when he tells Swachh Bharat, you should have understood the meaning of it. Suppose if some foreigner come to your mohalla, your society, and if you have not kept your society clean, what will happen? They will feel, they will rate our country because of your society. They think the people here are having no manners. Hence, everyone in our country are prime ministers. We have 140 crore prime ministers. Everyone is responsible. It is our duty. Everybody should responsible in this country. Then only we can achieve our goal, Vikasit Bharat. We cannot be dependent because this world runs by Charles Darwin's Herbert Spencer's principle, survival for the fittest. No one is going to give you free lunch. You have to earn your free lunch. And that cannot be done in emergency. You have to think, you have to program, you have to put a strategy, and that is how you have to do. You cannot waste your God given lifetime in gossiping, in hate, in nonsense activities. So that is why, as a good citizen of country, as a son of freedom fighter, since childhood, I have never wasted my God given time. Every minute I think about Bharat Mata, how to serve her. And the simplest way of serving Bharat Mata is do not waste your time in gossiping. Program whichever whichever subject you have studied, go into the depth of that in detail. You can get gold mine out of that. You need not become an engineer every time. You need not become doctor. You need not become chartered accountant. Everywhere there is a gold. It is the depth of knowledge, application of knowledge, analysis of that knowledge, and experimentation of that knowledge makes you professor of that subject. And you can earn everything. People have shown repeatedly. A cook has produced best food. A tailor has produced best art. So many things are there in our life. By doing that only you can serve Bharat Mata. You need not do the same job, everyone doing the same job. Everywhere there is a scope. It is our interest. Now it is very easy. Everything is there in internet, Google. Now you need not think also. Chat GPT will think for you. Gemini will think for you. Cloud will think for you. Everything will be ready. Only your attitude you have to change. Your interest you have to demonstrate. Don't talk negative. There is no negative in this country other than your mentality. I could not find one negative in this country. Despite having most difficult period during my childhood days, that time also I have not found. If at all negative, it is because of our corrupt people. They try to earn money by corrupt means. That is the only negative thing in our country. Otherwise, everything positive. And people should understand this. The beauty of Bharat Mata. It is a gifted country, and you are having a best person in the history of our country. As you are well aware, the world run on three principles. Remember these three principles lifelong. The first principle is survival of the fittest, means whoever is able to adapt to the changing environment, they will only survive in this world. That was the original theory put forward by Herbert Spencer and later popularized by Charles Darwin. Now, survival for the fittest means those biological animals which succeeded in withstanding the changes in the environment, they only survive. But we cannot use the same thing today. Now, today's version of survival for the fittest, those who are technologically strong, financially strong, militarily strong, they only can withstand the world. Otherwise, everybody want to rule on you. This is the rule of the world. Now, as you are well aware, in the present scenario, for the last 5 years, there are so many wars going on in between two major countries like Russia and Ukraine, Israel and Gaza, America and Iran, Israel and Iran, in between short duration India and Pakistan. See, to survive in this world, one has to be strong, one has to be independent. This is what I want to make everybody clear. If your country is not independent, you are going to become slave to other countries. Now, previously they used to invade physically, but today more problematic and complicated invasion occurs. That is invasion of our mind, technological invasion, digital invasion. The big five companies in the world which are controlled by Americans, they invade our people, young, immature mind. They invade our mind repeatedly and make it, they project what is practiced in our country is wrong and outside is correct. So that our children, our youngsters will be dependent on that. They do not have discriminating power. They do not have baseline knowledge. They are fast movers without knowing what are the future consequences. What is shown, they believe. They do not question, is it correct? They do not have inquisitiveness to find out, is it truth? They just believe in herd. If one fellow talks, other fellow tell same. So this is called herd mentality, sheep mentality. One sheep goes, everyone follows that. Similarly, today's generation, younger generation specifically, they shout and scream together without understanding what they are screaming. If you cross question them, they do not ask, they do not know the answer. Just because somebody has told, they will scream. So they are the one who succumb to this digital invasion. This digital dependency is one of the threat to our country or to any other country. Most of the external world, like China and America, they can invade. Even Pakistan try to invade digitally in our mind by spreading the fake reels, fake messages, fake by doing artificial intelligence. Because India is still not developed AI sufficient to tackle outside world. We do not have our own search engine. We do not have our own Google map type. So naturally, we are bound to be slaves to others. Now, slavery is nothing but dependency. In 1947, we got freedom from Britishers. They occupied our land. They ruined our people. They try to they try to snatch everything. They transported our all the golds stored in our temples and kings. So they all exported trillions of dollars worth gold they have taken away. Similarly, the product which were grown here also. If you read the history of India and British invasion, previously Mughal invasion, they try to convert each and every Hindu Indian into Muslim by torturing, by killing, by murdering, everything they tried. So these are all called physical invasion. The present day invasion is a digital invasion because when we are not technically independent, technically means technologically independent, we are bound to be dependent on Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube. So many people can, because these are all global search engines, they can throw fake reels, fake YouTube videos, fake messages so that you will be trapped there. You do not have any methodology to confirm it. So when our people come up like Adani become third world's richest man, everybody's eye fell on our country. How come third world country like India, richest person, third richest man can be? So they brought Hindenburg act by sabotaging our stock market. Similarly, Narendra Modi has won third successive term. They understood Indians have become strong. They are aware whom to choose. So you sabotage the election by sending lot of reels, reels after reels, reels after reels, by using algorithm, by studying the mentality of Indians, by studying our youngsters and send repeatedly wrong, negative things about our prime minister, our the ruling government, and all sorts of things. You can sabotage. Now you see another event which shook the global technological bigwigs was Chandrayana 3, the successful landing of Chandrayana mission in South Pole of Moon. Everybody was nervous. Without outside support, using indigenous technology, India has succeeded in landing on the moon. Similarly, recently, our younger generation, scientists from ISRO's who started Skyroot company have successfully placed their rocket and satellite in the orbit. See, all these things are called independent. Independent means without dependency on outside world. Every person is having that power. Suppose you are having farm field, try to extract maximum out of that field by using newer technology, easy method, by approaching the government, horticulture department, maximum of return from that land. So you are doing great service to Bharat Mata. Similarly, a scientist should put whole effort. Whole effort means 365 days, 24 hours, he should be involved in that. See, only those things make us strong. Otherwise, tomorrow, after few years, you will not believe our enemy is China and America. They will put tariff. These people will put their company in our country and they will replace all our manufacturing things. So we will be dependent on China and America. So this should not happen. That is also a loss of independence. When you do not have independence, you are bound by their rules and regulations. So you will become again slave. That time British slave to British, this time slave to America and China. America will bully you. They will not give you uh, GE engine required for our fighter jets. They will not give you any other thing technologically which is required for nuclear reactor. China will control rare earth elements. So we are always dependent. So our scientists are brainy people. We have to utilize maximum our mind capacity and try to bail out our country from all these disasters. See, once the country level dependency is understood, some states are dependent on one another. For example, the requirement of water. Rivers travel from one state to another state. Now, these causes a lot of misunderstanding between two state people. Suppose if you take a Kaveri River dispute, it originates in Karnataka and travels across the state and reaches the Tamil Nadu. Now, during our rainy season, some amount of water is accumulated. But the downward journey of Kaveri goes through the Tamil Nadu state. There are a lot of farmers on either side of the Kaveri river. Every time since our independence, this dispute, every year politicians exploit and distract our attention so that our lot of energy will be wasted, work hours will be wasted, and poor people will not get any benefit. Only politicians they exploit the psyche of poor people and remain in the government. Similarly, the dispute between Maharashtra and Karnataka. In Belgaum, the land belongs to which state nobody knows. The given land they fail to improve and they want a disputed land. I do not understand the IQ of these politicians. When inside their own land, they are unable to uplift the people and they are so much interested in border land. They are not interested, their interest is self-centered. They want to emotionally instigate people by raising Belgaum, by raising another name. Who want Belgaum? Make it a national capital. Nobody is interested. They are interested only emotional people. They want to instigate people and take control of their mind and rule that state. Whether it is Kannadigas or Marathis, some of the Marathis, some of the Kannadigas. Both are foolish people. Their interest is, you know, state level. Actually, they are not interested in growth of that state. Their interest is instigate the people and exploit the situation. Otherwise, if you see Karnataka, there are lot of areas where it is not developed only. So they are interested in one land at border. Similarly, Maharashtra, so many farmers are committing suicides. There are so much land is there which is not improved only. That land they are not interested. They are interested in disputed land. One people should understand these are the people who are the anti-nationals. They prevent the growth of our country. Country as a whole, Bharat Mata, we have to think about that. What will benefit a whole country? Those programs should be implemented, not one group of people. At the end, no group will survive in this world without having exposure to whole country. This is the secret of success.
Vande Mataram.
Thank you very much.
Vande Mataram. Sujalam Supalam Malayaj Sheetalam. Sujalam Supalam Malayaj Sheetalam. Shashamalam Mataram. Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. Shubhrajosna Pulakitayaminim. Shubhrajosna Pulakitayaminim. Pullakusumita Drumadula Chobinim. Pullakusumita Drumadula Chobinim. Suhasinim, Sumadurabhachinim, Suhasinim, Sumadurabhachinim, Sukadam, Varadam, Matadam, Vande Matadam, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram.